series. But now it's for the big one. Day 2 in the World Championship.
Pressure in this match. If he loses, he's out. He's put a lot of preparation in for this year's World Pool Championships, and he wants to make that last 64.
Yeah, Jayson got a tricky match.
Push out, Cole.
So Jayson plays the push out. Of course, the incoming player after the break can always play a push. And in this case, Imran can either play the shot or pass it back. He's having none of it, so he puts the Scotsman straight back. This is not easy.
Yeah, he's lining up the combination here. A very, very tough shot.
Call.
I think I prefer the safety, to be honest, but maybe he feels like he can't play a good safety, so he's going to attack. Oh, great shot.
For the 4-9 combination, or get around, get to the left of it.
It's just the start Jayson needs. A very tricky match playing Imran Majid, been from the same country.
Jayson sure wins the rack.
Good win this early in the match. That'll settle his nerves. Nice gutsy push out.
Yeah, didn't make it clean there though, but it's in the drink.
So what do you think, Darren, are Imran's thoughts right now? Should I have played it, or still a good choice?
Yeah, I think he played a good choice. I think Jayson just made a great shot there. Because especially in the first rack, there's going to be some nerves. So that just shows you how Jayson's feeling. He looks a lot more focused today than he did yesterday. I don't think he was himself yesterday, maybe a little bit overconfident. And I think today he looks a lot more focused.
I only have to win one match and I'm into the last 64, so I'll go in there and just put all my focus into that one match. I know Imran pretty well. We've had a few battles over the years, so looking forward to it and just to see what happens. Like, the game, the way it's set up, everybody's got a fair chance to win, and just hopefully go out there and get a few breaks and hopefully things go my way.
Second right. Yep, Jayson short to break.
Shaw had to make his own luck in the opening rack, create the opportunity. He's looking for something better now. Make the wing ball on the break, get position on the one.
Well, he actually broke with his playing cue then, so he's been doing something in the practice room.
I think he's maybe been watching Shane. I think Shane also broke with his playing cue. So there's definitely something in the break there, because he's drawn the cue ball back off the side rail to the top of the table, trying to line the one ball up into the top corner pocket, and he wasn't far away from getting a shot on the one ball. So a nice easy safety shot here behind the 7 and 6. Looking a bit anxiously.
Yeah, he could have left a little edge.
Yeah, I spoke with Alex today about Jayson. If he has one slight weakness, I think it's his safety play. He needs to brush up, be a bit more clinical with his safety, with his execution more than anything.
Gap between the 6 and 7. It's narrow, but that can help him aiming the cut shot on the one.
Yeah, Imran's been around a long time. He's one of those players that is like a it's just hard to get rid of. He gives it 110%. He's like a journeyman of the pool world, but had quite a bit of success, especially on the Euro Tour. That's a really good shot there, but he needs that cue ball to roll.
Is enough of it. Wasn't planning to play shape on the 3. Well, maybe hoping for a kiss somewhere.
Yeah, he might have a bank shot here, but it depends how he's feeling. But I think he has to go for it. Nice. So, 2 really good shots out from Imran. So that's going to give him some confidence. Played this perfect speed. Another nice shot there. It's never easy when you got to roll it, especially when you got the jitters early in the match on the TV table.
If you have the jitters, but I don't think he has right now.
Yeah, he looks very confident. He's playing at a good speed as well. But he did tell me in the last match he run a 5-pack, so if he's coming to this match off the back of that 5-pack, it's going to give him a lot of confidence.
He's been known to tell a few fibs to us.
No. I can vouch for him against Montpellier.
If Imran says 5, it means 2, Alex.
Imran Majid wins the rack.
And he fires the 9 ball in to make it 1-1.
Nice dish there by Imran Majid. The Maharaja levels the score. 1 each. Look at this beautiful venue. Battles going on each and every table. Fighting for survival. Margaret Fefilova eliminated by the Finnish Laaksonen. Marco Teucher, the Dutch Kiwi, eliminates Voorthuizen from the Curaçao. That's a surprising win. Moritz Neuhausen, who came close to eliminate Jayson Shaw or to beat Jayson Shaw yesterday, takes down Ruslan Chinakhov. A big win.
Yeah, that's a kid with a big future, I believe. The early signs look good for him.
Yeah, he plays in a good club in St. Augustine. That's where Josh Viller plays as well. Actually, Josh has this room with 2 tables where he and Pia practice, and right next door, Moritz Neuhausen has his table.
Okay.
Yeah,
Third right.
and I believe it's Pia's
Imran
birthday
Majid to
today.
break.
All
One
the matchroom staff come out with a birthday cake, singing happy birthday to her. So, happy birthday to Pia, the wife of, probably in my opinion, the best player in the world, Joshua Viller.
Yeah, I'm sure Joshua bought you a McDonald's for your birthday.
Uh-oh.
Where's the 1 ball? He's on it.
Yeah, he's on it. He's literally on it. It's going to be difficult. I don't think I've seen Imran play messe shots too often. Like the way here to get little movement on the 1 and move the cue ball down table would be to play a messe.
Yeah, I won't really associate Imran as a creative player. He just sticks to the basics and does everything good.
That's very diplomatic.
Yeah. But in these type of situations, Imran's usually pretty solid, makes a lot of smart
Push
decisions.
out goal.
He's probably going to push down somewhere down the bottom of the table and ask Jayson the question. And this is a very important part of the game, the pushing out. I think it's a massive part of the game. Gets a little bit overlooked.
Yeah, make sure to not show the right side of the 1 ball to Jayson. Don't think Jayson can come off the 1 to the right. Double kiss looms large.
Yeah, but I do think he's left him the right hand side of the 1, Alex, which very nice.
Reset
Put
the
it
clock
back.
to 30 seconds, please.
Yeah, how were you, Dad? I thought he could see the right side, so maybe he could try and get the cue ball over towards the 8 and get a good 1 ball. He's down quick. And he's back up.
Like a 90% hit on the 1 on the right side would suffice.
He'll take that. Didn't quite get the contact. He hit it a bit thicker than what he would have liked, but I think it's turned out okay.
Shot clock in play. 30 seconds per shot with 1 extension per rack.
He's a little bit fortunate there, but sometimes you need those
Extension
little
goals.
rolls. He's gone for his jump cue. For Jayson, maybe this is the right shot. For me, it's definitely not the right shot. It's something I wouldn't play because the 5 ball, the purple 5 ball, is too far away from the cue ball. So he's got to hit the cue ball on top of the 1 ball. Otherwise, cue ball will probably fly off the table. But Jayson is really good at these shots. But that's the problem.
Ball in.
Yeah, it was a brave shot because the kick shot was unmissable. And you don't want to be giving Imran this early confidence there.
Well, and winning like a push-out battle gives you more confidence than just having a good break. It's like outsmarting your opponent. I got you there. Thank you.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence. And like I said before, I mean, Jayson's an amazing player, but if he is that one little weakness, it's those little safety shots. Decision making is very important. And I'm pretty sure that's something what you've been working with him, I believe, Alex. You've been working with the guys with stuff like that. Because obviously you've got a ton of knowledge to give out to the pool world.
Yeah, we worked on it. But good habits, they come by foot and they leave by horse.
Yep. Well, that's a good thing with this game in particular, so compared to most sports, is that you never stop learning.
Actually, the other day, Jayson asked me to do a little session. That kind of stuff, that kind of work. It's a refresher. But actually, I think it doesn't work like that. It needs to be a structured part of your training.
Yeah.
There's no quick fix.
got to be said that Imran looks very sharp.
Yeah, a quick fix.
Imran Majid wins it right.
Good shots there by Imran Majid. The jump by Shaw. That gave the Maharaja ball in hand and the lead 2-1. And we'll be breaking in Rec 4. This one. You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Which one?
Welcome back to the 2021
Right,
World Pool
Majid to
Championships.
break.
We're in Milton
32
Keynes.
rights to 1.
It's the biggest event of our sport and one of the biggest stars of our sport. Oh, he's in a little battle. He's trailing 2-1 to Imran Majid.
Yep, the UK's #1, I believe. Imran Majid on the GB9 World Tour. And if you don't know, he likes to remind everybody. A real character of the game is Imran Majid.
He's actually swapped sides there. He broke from the other side in his other break, so a little bit of uncertainty going on.
And a dry break.
Yeah, rarity. Dry break, no ball down.
But why would he swap sides there, Alex, when he had success on his first break? Maybe just more comfortable on that side?
I spoke with with Roberto Gomez. It's with the break and cut break, full break. It's so frustrating when you lose confidence. So you come into the tournament thinking, okay, I'm going to do this and maybe plan B. But then you start doubting what you're doing and you're switching, and then you go back and left and right and hard.
Yeah, but a bit surprised so early in the match that he would switch.
Yes.
Because he did make a ball on his previous break, and he was a little bit unfortunate to not get a shot. Jayson's gone for the bank. Hit it a bit too thin. Might have got cover, but he's a good chance of kicking this one ball in off the top rail with a lot of left-hand English. I'll probably say he's a good percentage chance of making this. So, not easy though, it's a little bit off the rail.
I find these shots, like on this table, much harder than on an older cloth. There's a lot of deflection,
Extension
not so
call.
much swerve.
Yeah, you definitely have to trust the table a lot more than what you would on your own table, for sure. But even if you don't make it, it can be a two-way shot also. You get the one ball back over onto the top rail and the cue ball hopefully misses 6 or the 8. Wow,
Ball stroke.
that's the last thing you want to do there.
Ball in hand.
But you
he
babied
was playing to make it, and like playing it more defensive,
Start
he
the
would
clock,
play it a
please.
little wilder, more speed, to have a chance to get it back down, the cue ball.
Yeah, I think over the years, guys, obviously we've both played Imran in all the different events, and if there's one thing that's let him down, it's that type of thing, isn't it? Because that wasn't really difficult.
Well, his biggest weakness is his kicking. His safety's okay when you can see the ball, everything else, but his kicking's not the best, really.
I'm not here in the booth with 2 slicers, right? Take it easy, guys.
Yeah, we're very upfront.
2 slices.
Okay, that's a good angle on the 3.
Yeah, that was actually
She's
a
dead
nice
straight.
touch. Yeah, that was a nice touch there. He can roll through for the 4 in the opposite corner.
You could say nice facial expression. Jayson Shaw looks focused, but I think he looks a little bit uncomfortable.
But I sort of like that, because now he's double checking, he's taking an extra couple of seconds, where if he's overconfident, I think he plays too quick. It is just when you got that, you feel that nerves and everything else, you just take that extra couple of seconds and he looks a bit more like that to me. I think sometimes he lets his emotions and adrenaline take over and he can play a little bit too quick.
100%.
Where here you can see visually from me, because I know him that well, that he's quite nervous. So that means he's pulls a tough game when you're feeling like this, but you just try and stick to the basics, and he looks like he's doing that.
It's more about being solid than finding your highest gear or playing your A game. When he played so good in the Mosconi Cup, he was just super solid more than anything. Was playing smart, good speed, good judgment.
Yeah, and there's an argument that there's a lot more pressure in this particular match, this round, than there is, let's say, in the semi-finals or final. It's funny how that works, really. But you're just so desperate to get to the final 64, single elimination, and then you're really in the tournament. The last thing you want to do is go out before the last 64.
Jayson Shaw into the right.
Dry break by Imran. Jayson Shaw regains the initiative for levels, 2 each.
Craig Osborne books his place into the last 64. He knocks out Christina to catch. 9 racks to 4.
Another British guy.
He's delighted with his win, and so is Danny Olsen. He also books his place. He knocks out April Larson, so that's 2 ladies gone in the losers qualification. And that is Mark Gray.
The Granite.
He's in the heat of battle.
And he's playing Jasmine Houchen. Or Ocean. What an amazing arena, eh? It's incredible what Matchroom Pool series and the old staff here have put together.
I'm already looking forward to day 5, you know, when we will have the crowds in, and then seeing the long walk of the finalists to get to that arena.
Yeah, I forgot about that actually. I forgot there's going to be crowd on the last day.
Man,
That's going to
can't
be
wait.
pretty special. It's sold out as well, I believe, so.
Jayson Shaw to break. 2 racks each.
And the question is, Carl, have you picked a walk-on song yet?
Well, I'll worry about that if I have to. If I get
could be out there tomorrow. Final 64.
Yeah, you never know. Oh, the cue ball's close.
The box office. So both guys, Alex, losing the cue ball on the break. Every break so far.
Yeah, the 5th break, and
Quite
actually
fortunate.
I haven't seen a match where players have been so unproductive on the break.
Yeah. And he was going to scratch there, but the cue ball just got flicked away.
Yeah, I think he's playing a dangerous game, to be fair, because he's not really worked on that break, and I think he's watched Shane, and he's probably had an hour upstairs, and it's not quite enough, is it, to get fully dialed in?
Yeah. Why copy someone else if you're coming with a plan? I think you should stick with it unless it's really not working. And the matches I've watched of Jayson, it wasn't the break what was the problem.
You know what Mike Tyson says, yeah? Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face. And he has played 2 tough matches, of which he has lost 1.
He played a little bit of a two-way bank shot there. And Imran might play the bank shot here, the long bank. Draw the cue ball, or punch the cue ball over to the left-hand side of the
Extension
table
ball.
to get shape on the 2. If he doesn't make it, he might get fortunate and not
He
leave
hit
a
this
shot.
with speed to avoid the kiss. Hit it a little thinner. Stiff to 1.
Well, he actually played with a bit of left, which wasn't the right way to play that
Yeah,
shot.
it wasn't on. He focused on the cue ball. Playing it like that, it wasn't on. A lot of distance though for Jayson.
Extension call.
This is a really good test of his cueing here. This will tell you a lot if this ball goes in. This could really kickstart Eagle Eye to really kick on in this match. Making these type of shots give you a lot of confidence. There you go.
Wow,
Wow.
super clean.
But he's got another one though.
Yeah, this is why he's known as the Eagle Eye. Just look at the one ball, the way it goes in. Doesn't go in sloppy, goes straight in the meat of the pocket.
Yep, that would have gone in on a 3-inch pocket. Ooh. Tough
Bit
shot.
Fortunate, weren't it, where the cue ball finished and it just needed another good one and he just cued across it.
Yeah, just come off the cue just a touch too early there. But very tough shot. Again, Imran's one of those guys, he'll just pick up the pieces and plod along.
Taking time here, but I think the route in between the 5-8 is natural.
Yeah, does he play for the 5 into the down the long rail into the bottom left, or does he try and come in between the 8 and the 5?
If he doesn't like the window between the 5-8, he'll do this.
That's a safer option.
But a little angle.
And a draw.
Yeah, he's got to be careful he don't fire this into the bottom jaw because it will rattle.
What I will
So
say
he's-
with Imran is that he's quite reliable with a pocketing. He's a pretty good potter. He has got a bit of a snooker background.
Needed little time to decide on the stroke shot there. He's looking confident, I think.
Yeah, I totally agree, Alex. I think out the 2, he looks the more dominant at the table, let's say. More, he's sort of owning the arena a little
Yeah,
bit more.
more ready.
Yeah, got good demeanour, good spring in his step, and looks like he's enjoying it. Well,
Oi.
maybe not so much now.
Yeah, it was the previous shot. He just decelerated on the 6 ball and, well, you should still be pocketing that one if you want to be beating the likes of Jayson Shaw.
That's the difference, really, is that when you've got the top players on the ropes like Jayson, you've got to really
Put your foot down.
you've got to put your foot down and keep it down, because you let them off the hook like that, they just get so much confidence from that, and it just gives them the belief, and gives them the belief that you don't believe you can win.
Shot.
So this could be a massive turning point right here.
Imran Majid fails to pick up the pieces, so Shaw does. 3-2. A toe curling match this.
You can see Jayson's
Listen
quite
to Imran.
relieved there.
It's the biggest stage in the world of pool, you know, and I've been playing in the World Championships since 2001. Sort of 20 years later, this is like awesome. It's like improving all the time, and what a magnificent setup. It's absolutely awesome. I know Jayson, yeah, I grew up with him playing 9-ball. When he first came over from English 8-ball, I've got my work cut out. I'm second favourite, but I've beaten him before many times. He's beaten me, you know, so be a good game.
Imran Majid, a multiple Euro Tour winner, member of Team Europe in the Mosconi Cup. He was part of Team GB when you guys won in Hanover in 2010 with a crazy shootout against China.
Yeah, luckily for Imran, he was on the sidelines watching because he was our reserve. But yeah, he's a really good team guy, good team player.
Jayson short to break.
And he definitely played his part in that tournament. It just unfortunate for him, he didn't get to play in that particular match and the final. But back then we had a great team, you know what I mean? Myself, Carl Boys, Darryl Peach was still at the top of his game.
Mark Gray.
Mark Gray was probably...
I think how many shots did he make in the shootout?
Mark Gray was European #1 at the time.
Yeah.
And Mark Gray in that shootout, it's a very difficult shot. I think he made 90% of his shots.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah, that was an amazing tournament.
Does Shaw, he has a shot on the 2.
Yeah, like I said, I think that last rack, Alex, could be a big turning point.
Yeah, and straight away Jayson changed the break up and went back to a more head-on break and trying to control the cue ball. So the mistake by Majid could be double punished here.
And isn't it amazing how someone else's mistake can just kickstart you and your confidence? We're not necessarily like your own play.
But what also happens if you're feeling nervy out there, you're focusing on yourself, like, oh man, what's going on, don't want this, and then you see a mistake by your opponent and you suddenly realize he's going through the same thing.
I said it a million times that for me, pool is the toughest mental sport out of anything out there. It's just so many things can happen on this table. It's just so cutthroat. And the highs and the lows, the emotion, the drama. But that's why we love it. It's just once you're hooked, you're done for life. It's just such an exciting game to watch and play. Like there, you could see there, it wasn't the best stroke there, Cal.
Yeah, and the 8-ball went in fat, didn't he? Didn't go in the centre of the pocket, so he's got a little tester, but he's one of the best potters we've ever seen.
Takes the wreck from his break, keeping Majid in the chair. And as we said, punishing Majid for his mistake with 2 wrecks on the trot.
You know the scores of the filler? And
Welcome back in the Marshall Arena. It's day 2 in the World Championship.
Right 7.
128 players started yesterday, and they're all fighting for a place in the last 64, where it will be a single elimination. We're watching matches from the losers round, so these guys need to fight for survival. As are Shaw and Majid on table 1 on the feature table. The man at the table, Jayson Shaw, breaking with a 4-2 lead.
let's see what he does here. Oh, more square. Great cue ball. And he's got a shot.
Hello. Nice wreck for us, because he will need to cover a lot of distance. The 1 ball up table, the 2 ball down table, and then back up to the pink 4.
Yeah, that's like more or less a perfect break right there. Cowboys will be proud of that one. He likes to hit them hard and full.
Yeah, I mean, look at the split he's got.
Ooh, don't scratch. Played it
So
nice.
hard to come back as straight as possible with the little angle he had. He almost did too much.
But he's got so much cue power. He gets into the cue ball so well. I think he can draw this and just miss the 8 ball to go back up table for the pink 4. But don't miss cue. And wow.
I thought he played the bank for a split second, because I just looked at the screen. I thought, what's he playing bank for?
Yeah, he was trying to miss that 8 ball, so that's why he was a bit jabby on it, and that's what caused the miscue. So that's bad cueing. That's not the chalk or anything. That's just down to the player's bad execution.
The way he got lucky.
Yep. But at this level, he's supposed to kick this 2 ball in.
And make it. Yeah.
Extension called.
Yeah, this is probably an easier kick as you could get for a professional pool player. But we've spoke about Imran. If he has got a weakness, it is this. But he should make this, sure.
Yeah, I like him to make.
His judgment.
That's got to be said. That's pretty awful, really. Yeah, misprejudged that by a long way. And I'd
Well,
be very disappointed.
I don't think it was as easy as you made it sound, but he missed it by a lot. He missed it by a lot.
You're a very generous guy, Alex.
Oh, back at the table, Jayson Shaw. Miscue.
Yeah, this is really going to settle Jayson down, I think, now. I think any nerves he had, all that edginess, has definitely gone now. Now I'll just be really focused on playing pull the way he can play.
Yeah, it's not quite getting the cue ball where he wants, though, is it?
Will he
You
try
can
to
see.
come all the way down table here? Can he bite enough into the ball?
I think so.
And he keeps chalking his cue with more intent because of the miscue.
Where's it?
He was bad enough to come below the 9. This is just fine. Stayed away of the rail with the cue ball. It's golden.
That's not good.
It's not there. It's not there.
But why has he come so far back out towards the 9 ball? He should have just been leaving that about a foot off the rail. Make sure you guarantee the angle, but made that in the wrong side of the pocket. So this is why he's lost a cue ball to the rail. So this makes this another tester.
Big difference if
Extension
you
call.
get this 8 ball from your opponent. If you left it yourself.
But this is judgment night, and you can see there's a lot of nerves out there. But if you want one person to make this shot for you, he's definitely at the top of the list somewhere. Good speed.
He didn't know if he were to make it when he released the cue ball.
Jayson Shaw wins the
Intense
rack.
stuff on table 1. He gets the point, he gets the rack, he extends his lead to 3, but Jayson Shaw is struggling.
Yeah, I mean, he's 5-2, and Imran probably can't believe he's losing 5-2. So, you've got to say, so far, Imran Majid has missed the boat here.
Josh Fisher than player.
Yeah, he's in a big match there. It's going to be a race to 4 to see who goes through. The former world champion is under a lot of pressure. Or what I like to call judgment night.
Rack 8. Jayson Shaw to break. Leading 5 racks to 2.
So back over to the main arena. Jayson Shaw has got a healthy lead now, 5-2. Not been his best performance, but he'll just want the W.
We get to see a lot of play in tonight's match because of their break.
Yeah,
They're not consistent. They're searching for the right speed, but it means we get to see another push-out battle.
Yeah, slight loss of cue ball again a little bit. Then it got kicked into the middle of the table. It's the one time where you didn't want the cue ball to get kicked. So, big decision here. Where do you push? It's a bit of a messy table, the 6 and the 8. But the 4 can be used to break that open. So
I
he's
think
got
if you
to-
put it on the short rail below, like have the 1 ball sticking out where you can't make it, like there,
Yep.
on the right side below the 9, but it's difficult to position it exactly right.
Push out goal.
But even if you show him too much, even if you were to be able to make the 1, still a tough rack.
Yeah, there's even a case of just bumping the 2-ball and then playing off the top rail and kicking it that way, but he's playing this way, which don't make no sense to me at all.
Well, I think he's left the pot.
Yeah, but not easy, and the cue ball will head towards the 6-8.
Maybe he's just he's asking him the question. But at this level, to leave the cue ball that far off the rail,
True. Yeah.
it's a pretty natural punch shot to get shape on the 2, so he can't have played to leave
Yeah,
the cue ball
it's
there.
that. So more that the cue ball's away from the rail than that he sees enough of it to make it.
Wow.
Shot.
Yeah, good shot. A little bit surprised with the speed he played that.
He cinched it. Played to make it. Gave himself the best chance to pocket to 1.
He got a nice little kiss. Well, 2 nice little kisses. And nicely on the 2-ball. So,
Go forward off of the 2 if he could. Just a little bit. Stopped his rock, so he's angled to go forward on the 3.
and the key shot here is going to be the purple 5 to the 6. What's he going to do?
Oh, it's a pity he had to hit that 5 ball because the 5 was in a very good position to break open the 6-8.
I think now he's supposed to break open the 8 ball because he's actually pushed the purple towards the pocket, which makes that easier.
Yeah.
After bumping the 8 ball off this pink 4. But, it's a little bit unlucky, to be fair, if he can't see it.
Well, he could have done with it in top of the 8, couldn't he? Just hit it on the wrong side.
I think he can see it, but can he see enough of it to make it?
Possible cross bank coming up.
He's got to be careful of that double kiss, I think. Maybe okay. Well, he made it. But
Just one more. This is a big shot now.
and
This
does
is a
the
big
8
shot.
past the 9?
I don't think so. He's very good at floating balls in. Doesn't have the biggest power stroke, but he needs something here, assuming the 8 doesn't pass the 9.
That was a brilliant shot there. Pinched a bit of the pocket, played a stun run through.
Still needs
Keeps
one
it
more.
simple. Instead of playing a big draw shot.
This is no gimme. Kick. I think he got skid there also.
Well, good for him then. Hey, but
Imran
good
Majid
shot
wins back.
making. Imran Majid very much under the gun, comes with shot after shot after shot.
Yeah, that was a great out.
Yeah, that's the second rack that he steals from Jayson Shaw from a push-out situation.
Yeah, and he desperately needed that rack. 6-2. 5-3 is huge.
2 legends of the game, 2 former world champions. Ralf Suke from Germany against the Finnish, and Mika Immonen.
Yeah, I would imagine these two played each other a few times over the years. I know that Mika's beat him in a few big major finals, US Open and the
World
World 9 Ball
Championship.
Championship.
Yeah, 2001.
Smart kick shot there from Ralph, but as he left it.
Did you get him?
2 amazing players, legends of the games. 2 of the greats from European pool.
Yeah, Mika won the US Open back-to-back, and then you did it 2 years later.
Yeah, copied him. Yeah, Mika,
player
one of
to
the best
copy.
shot makers the game's ever seen, in my opinion. When he fires, is amazing, and he still plays really good. Well, that's no good.
Thank you. Rack 9.
Yeah, that's what happens when
Trailing 3 racks to
when the
5.
years start adding up.
Well, but maybe not because of the years, but just different commitment, different lifestyle. Majid, 5-3 down, rack 9.
Yeah, he's shown Jayson he's still in this match. And Imran's got to be feeling pretty good because...
Yeah, he showed a lot of heart in the
Yeah, and
previous
he'll know,
rack.
and he'll also know Jayson's not quite on point.
Yeah, that was a great, perfect break, and he's been very unfortunate, I believe, if the 2 doesn't pass the 5.
The rack we were watching when Mika missed the 8 ball. It was won in the end by Ralph Souquet, so he levels the score. It's 4-all between the 2 champions.
Yeah, hopefully we keep an eye on that match because that could go right to the wire. Yeah, Imran's
Slight
been,
grin.
Imran's been very unlucky there.
Yeah, I think that goes.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. And I've got younger eyes than you, so...
Well, yeah, you're playing good. You're back. Out of retirement.
Well, Imran doesn't fancy it, and he needs the cue ball and the 2 ball to hurry up.
Yeah, it's amazing how many years I've probably known Imran. 15 years, and there's always that one thing with him what's always let him down, and it's just those type of shots, the kicking. And you think like he could have achieved so much more in the game, even though he's had success. But it is a massive part of the game. I had a big discussion with you today, Alex, about it. And it's just huge at this level.
Yeah, and that's why, Darren, as you said, right on cue, because if you don't get the safe, you leave any type of shot, the world's greatest will
Yeah, and this
think
is why
step these in.
we call him Eagle Eye.
That's the type of shot actually that Mika fires in a lot when he's on.
Yeah.
With a natural hit on the cue ball. 4 or 5 rails.
Yeah, those type of shots, I think Jayson's probably the best I've ever seen. When you're playing them at power. The half ball cuts, quarter ball cuts.
A lot of angle on the 4.
You might draw off the 9 ball here. Don't want it too hard. Oh, now he come round the back of it. Deceiving on the screen here. Thought it was a natural to kiss the 9, but I was wrong.
Nice, I like that. A lot of punch, just a little bit of backspin on the ball.
They should have natural shape here to come round the back of the 8 balls. So I'll play this with a touch of right. A little short, but he's okay.
It's the compact action when he strikes the ball. Makes it look so easy and natural. Works well if you have his alignment. His eye over the ball.
Yeah, that's the good thing with the British players, is that you don't see too much body movement. And Shaw is going up 6-3.
3-game lead again. 3 games the difference. A nice buffer for Jayson Shaw. Looks to win another 3 with the break in rack 11 and rack 10.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. I know he's been playing a lot lately. I think he's been doing all right as well, so... Previous match.
Back in
You're
action
right, 10.
on table 1.
Jayson Shaw to
Jayson
break,
Shaw
leading
leading
6 racks to
6-3 over Imran Majid. GB versus GB. 3 racks needed. And then Shaw will be through to the last of 64.
Yeah, and if Jayson does advance through to the last 64, he will be a name that the players that are already through will want to avoid.
Like me and you.
Yeah, like us too.
32 players have qualified through the winners round, and the 32 players that will come through the losers round, like the winner of this match, will be drawn in randomly. So Shaw is one of the guys you wouldn't want to be slotted against.
Yeah, and Joshua, and Albin, and Skylar.
Gorst? No, Gorst won.
Okay. Yeah, there's many
Hey.
good players.
Filler winning another rack. He's starting to make noise, I see. Yes, he beats Lutzker, was down by quite a bit. Oh, we're gonna see images of that. He's waking up, Josh Filler. That's what he needs, a bit of fire in the belly.
Yep, it's a big win, especially on his wife's birthday. And I think we all know that makes him a very dangerous man for the rest of the tournament. He can relax a little bit now.
Extension call.
Well, Jason's going to go for the cut. As I said, we said before in commentary, he's one of the best in the world at these type of shots. So fully expect him to make this, but not easy. A lot of traffic to avoid.
That'll do.
A couple of nice, as Billy Fort would say, he's had a bit of love there. And he's opened the 5 ball up nicely also, if he can make the 4. And get back down table.
Stroke needed. He's always compact, but here you could see his backswing was just a wee bit longer.
Yeah, I think he uses a very long cue, doesn't he? So even though he's really compact, he gets a lot of power because I think his cue is about 62, 64 inches, something like that.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it not be, Darren, more the weight than the length?
Yeah, I think so, but Jayson, if he's not feeling good, he usually takes the extension off. But he's had it on this tournament, so I've seen him swapping and changing, putting it on, taking it off. So, but when you got good fundamentals, at least when you're not feeling good, because I don't think he's played anywhere near as comfortable as what he would like in this match, he's still played solid enough and made the right shots at the right time.
Yeah, his long game is so phenomenally good. He can keep that cue ball on average a diamond and a half further away from the ball than most of the other pros.
Jayson Shaw wins the rack.
Listen to the killer, the filler, after his win over Lutzker.
Loads of big matches going on all around the tables tonight. And one man who is through, Joshua Filler against Sergei Lutzker. I heard the big cheer, yes. Yeah. What a nervous day.
I mean, it started, I was 3-0 down. He played flawless. Then his break wasn't working very good. We came into safety battles and stuff. So I nearly saw the end of the tournament because he played really good. But I kept fighting. I was just keeping the trophy in my head and was just trying my best, and that's why I'm so over the moon right now.
I know how much this means to you.
Yeah.
So what were you feeling when you were behind?
Well, I'm just try to be positive all the time, and it's just my dream to win the tournament. So when you're almost just out of the tournament, you just need to keep fighting and fighting. And I was so nervous in the end, and that's why I'm just so happy to be still in the tournament and have the chance to win it.
Your defeat this morning was a surprise to everyone. Obviously, you weren't on the main table. What happened this morning? Was it just you got beaten by a better player this morning? Wasn't your day?
Yeah, of course, he played much better than me. I made 3 crucial mistakes, and his break worked pretty good, and he made nice shots as well. I know him from the Euro Tour, and I wish him also good luck because he played really good.
Nice. Look, you couldn't have lost. You couldn't have gone out on your wife Pia's birthday, could you?
Yeah, it could have happened. I mean, that's why I'm also more proud of myself that I still did it, even when I was almost out of the tournament. So yeah, I just tried my best today.
Brilliant. Congratulations, Josh.
Thank you.
Back to the action on the main table.
Rack 11.
It's 2 more
Jayson
racks.
Shaw to
Jayson
break,
Shaw
leading 7 racks
7-3.
to 3.
The person that beat Filler earlier today is Viktor Zielinski. A young man, the youngest ever winner of a Euro Tour, winning the final against Mario He in half an hour, little over half an hour.
Yep, amazing talent. One we're going to see a lot more of. And
4 in hand.
yeah, like you say, a great young player from Poland. So Jayson got kicked off from scratch there. Yeah, that was actually, he played really good against Joshua earlier on. Very unlucky. Look at that kick there, straight into the side pocket.
Yeah, this is key now for Imran.
Start the clock, please.
Obviously, he's got to run the table and try and put a couple of packs together, but he's got to keep Jayson off the hill.
And like Joshua Filler there, you could see that he said that he was so nervous, and that's what I like about him. The more nervous he is, the better he plays. He brings the best out of him.
It needs to feel cagey for him. That's when he starts fighting.
Imran's really got to find his best game now. Imran's got to play no mistake pool. He's got to get shots on the break, and he's got to take every opportunity he gets from now.
Textbook delivery there.
He's looking to draw this. A little bit surprised, Alex. Because I
Surprising,
believe he could have played that with follow and just missed the 9 ball.
Yeah, with follow, that's what I thought. But that's the thing, if you're not there, if you're not sharp, then it's not only the cue action that goes, but also your perception. Your perception of angles.
Gonna play the cannon, but this is gonna be good.
This is easier than the kick shot early in the match.
Can't believe the way he's played that. Oh, he's made it.
Imran Majid wins the rack.
Not a jury sport, doesn't matter how they go in.
Yeah, I'm not too sure he actually meant to play it exactly the way he just played it, but it's in the pocket, and that's the main thing. And a game he really needed. I thought he was going to go rail first with a cue ball and then kiss the 9 ball, kick the 9 ball.
I would have played it at least with left spin.
Yeah.
You know, it gives you more good things to happen.
But he's still in the game. When you got the break, he's definitely not out of this.
Yeah, a little 2-pack could be handy timing now, getting right back in the match.
7-4 down and breaking. Let's say the players are dead even, like playing wise. What would the odds be? Nothing too big, I think. It's maybe 2.5 to 1.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe so.
You need 2 good breaks and 1 mistake from your opponent,
Yeah.
and it's 8-8.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that Imran's come back many times from this deficit and won matches. So the big question, can he do it in the round before the final 64
Rack 12.
on Judgment
Imran
Night
Majid to break.
against one of the game's
Trailing
best
4 racks to
players
7.
in the Matchroom Arena? That's the big question.
Well, and he's going to need a shot on the lowest ball, let's not forget, so he's got to step up and try and make a good break, make a good solid hit, pack the cue ball, and pray.
It's not bad.
Don't complain. Not happy with the 2-ball. The path blocked to the pocket, but the 2-3 combination seems to be lined up pretty good.
Yeah, and this is something that Carl's really improved at over the years. Well, before his retirement.
Especially in the last 3 when I've not been playing.
Yeah, this is a combination straight behind this. It's not dead set, so it isn't just making the combination, it's getting shape on the 2-ball also. But I think if he hits it nice and soft draw, he should take the cue ball just a little bit to the left and the 2-ball just a little bit to the right, and I think the 2 will pass the pink 4 into the opposite corner. He's got to hit this nice and soft.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that's worked out lovely.
Yeah,
for him,
that's a
man.
gutsy speed to play it with. Well, maybe he thought, being a bit insecure of the deflection of the 2, if I give it speed, the 2-ball can bump the 9 and open the lane.
Yeah, he deserved that little window there. He actually played that really good. It wasn't easy. So, but still needs a
Shot. I think that's a good shot.
Yeah, he's taking what the table gives him.
Yeah.
He's not trying to do anything too fancy. He knows he's guaranteed the angle. The only thing here is he might have to
Extension
play
call.
short side for the 5.
Oh, sorry, I thought you said
that means
yes,
keep
you
him.
have got an
It
extension.
depends on the
You don't
angle.
want to use it yet?
Yeah.
The exact angle, which for us is hard to discern. With a little more angle, one could choose to punch it to the long rail, come out to the left side of the 5.
Yeah, that's a shot you play if you're feeling really good. But I think he's going to play for the purple 5. Oh no, he's played your shot, Alex. Good
Yeah,
call.
it's the angle. Had the cue ball been 1.5 inch to the right, you would have floated it in perhaps.
Yeah, and he played it very well. How many times does that happen? The last thing you want to be is short, and we've all done it.
I'm now thinking of the miscue of Jayson Shaw before. Same type of shot.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He can just come off the side rail with a bit of right spin. It's not too difficult, is it?
All the way in the fat side of the pocket, catching as much meat as possible.
Well, he's doing what he needed to do, isn't he? It was a pretty good break, and he's played a couple of nice shots in this run out.
Yeah, he's definitely some 7-3. 2 pretty good run-outs. If he can close this rack, 7-5. Played that beautiful.
Clean pot. And a straight in 9.
Imran Majid wins the rack.
Break and run by Imran Majid. So volatile in this game. You can see the mindset of the player go up and down and hit a high, go to a low and come back up again.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing how strong you've got to be mentally at this game. Keeping your emotions and your composure and your temperament, it's all rolled into one. There's so many questions that are asked of you. And to win a tournament like this, I mean, it's unbelievable, really.
Carl,
Yes.
were you there when Darren won his world title against Lee Hae-Wen? He was up 11-3 in the final, yeah?
I was at the tournament, but I don't think I was at the final, was I?
He was there because we went to China afterwards.
That's how much I remember
I think
about
he
it.
was drunk.
Are you sure I was there?
He was there, yeah. So we went to China straight
So,
after.
so for the ones back home that don't know, Darren Appleton was on his way to win the title in Qatar versus Lee Hae-Wen, was up 11-3, it raced to 13, and then all of a sudden everything imploded. He started making mistakes, Lee Hae-Wen started to play
Rack
good,
13.
clawed his way
Imran
back to
Majid
12-12, and then
trailing 5 racks
that's
to
what
7.
happened.
Unbelievable. Probably made the greatest run out of my life under the circumstances, having led 12-6. He had a great chance to win 13-6, snookered myself, and from there, didn't really do a lot wrong. He played really well. It was a classic final, and luckily pulled out the biggest wreck of my life, really, to get over the line. The celebrations were absolutely crazy. One of the greatest moments of my life. But it could have been one of the worst.
Yeah, but for some reason stuff like that happens on the biggest stage.
Yep.
I remember Wu Ching against Quo, the final.
Amazing.
Where Wu Ching ran out the last 5 wrecks.
Yeah, that's one of the greatest
Coming
finals.
from behind. I mean, we're going to witness some amazing stuff. We're seeing good pool, we're seeing drama, but it's going to get a whole lot better over the next couple
Yeah,
of
it's going
days.
to get real intense as this dwindles down.
Tomorrow it goes up a different gear. The intensity, the drama, the shot making, the quality of players, the standard, everything's going to go up. It's all going to kick off tomorrow, big time.
And it's a race to 11 tomorrow.
Massive shot here for Imran Majid. Overcut it.
Needs a bit of love. There's a few balls to block.
He did have a lot of balls to play behind, so it was
Yeah.
like a two-way shot.
He certainly had that in the back of his mind.
I think he had it too much in the back of his
Yeah,
mind.
exactly. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. If you don't have that defense, that safety valve, then you bear down a little harder on making the ball.
Because for sure, if that was the only ball left on the table, you'd
Extension
back him
call.
to make it. But it's Jason's not. He's got a tough shot here.
Hit it.
This is all about good speed. You want to play this at good speed. Try and get distance between the balls. He might make it. The one ball's just slightly off the rail, so it makes it a bigger ball to it and to make.
Oh no, no.
And that's a bad
For
shot.
2 reasons, I would like to be critical. The speed he played it with, and that he played it with a high ball, because that'll make the cue ball curve after the rail.
Yeah, no, and he played it too soft.
Oh, you had a big chance to resave with all those balls positioned on the lower half of the table.
Yeah, and it's a massive part of the game. You've got to make sure you hit that ball, no matter what. It's a bounce.
Yeah, so decided to play off the one rail over. Many a pool player might have gone 3 rails there.
The intensity in this match just gone up a notch, I feel.
Yeah, well, I think it's been there since rec 1.
It's just going up just a little touch more.
Yeah, he needs to bear down now because he's missed a bit of a trick here, hasn't he?
Well, that's so
I think
careless.
he'll aim to kiss into the
Extension call.
top side of the 9. I think that would be my shot.
Well, even if he just kisses a 7-ball full, wouldn't be a disaster. It should come over a little bit so as a shot for free, but can't quite see how thin this 2-ball is. But he's got to really trust what he's cueing here. Should put a nice stroke in it.
Oh,
Oh,
nice. Hey, good. No, I think this is good. I mean, they're having a hard time out there. He made sure
no,
to
I
make
was
the
more
ball.
worried about the cue ball going in the side
Yeah.
pocket. It would have been very unfortunate. I thought he was going to scratch, which would have been very unlucky. Yeah, I think he's been a bit unlucky with the leave here.
Yeah, well, he had ball in hand. He had
Yeah.
ball in hand.
I agree.
I mean,
Yeah,
this
right.
was his second shot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he should.
Not unlucky, but he made sure to make that ball.
Yep. Yep, it should have been better on the 2-ball. That's where it's all started.
If you have, if B is your middle game, you have your A game and your C game. Sometimes you just get called out and you play below par, but you still got to try and win the match somehow.
Well, Jayson, he needs to avoid that 7-ball here when he's kicking behind the free. He didn't avoid it, but it's not too bad. But
He's got a carom.
he's got a pretty makeable carom. And
Especially if he plays it with speed. But then he would sacrifice control over the 3-ball.
does he play for the? Does he try and set the free ball up for the right-hand side pocket, or does he play it really slow and trust the table, which I don't like?
No, because he's going to be buried between the jaws of the pocket. So even if he sets himself up in line for a pot,
Yeah, this is what I like. That's a shot I liked, Alex.
Yeah, I think he's played it really well. think that's a very good shot. I think one good pot here. He's down quick. He's not got.
Big shot here. This is missable. These side pockets are a little bit nippy.
A bit nippy. And the rails are spongy, said Kelly.
He cued that nicely. It was a much better shot than where it looked. Made it look easy. Oof. Slightly. Bit of decel there.
Decel.
Well, this match was 7-3. Imran Majid, he's about to pot these two balls and get back to one behind.
And he showed a lot of art. I'll give him that. He's really battled very hard here.
Oh wow.
Imran Majid.
Oh wow, winning 3 on the spin, Imran Majid. He's right behind Jayson Shaw with the initiative because he'll have the break in the next.
I think it's behind.
Things
Rack
heating
14.
up in the Marshall Arena on day 2 of
6 racks to
the
7.
World Championship 9-ball. The holy grail of the Matchroom Pool Series. It's only day 2. All players in the mix are trying to get into the last 64. 7-3 down. Majid clawed his way back. 7-6 and breaking.
So he's played the cut break, and it's not come out too kind. So if he's attacking this one, well, it is brutal.
His angle on the one makes it difficult to play his safety.
Yeah, he might be forced into having a go at this.
You'd rather have a go than play push?
Push out goal.
I mean, if he's going to push, he's pushing. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's tied the 2 ball up, because now the reason why he did that is because it's so difficult to make the 1 ball and get position on the 2 ball. So.
Yeah, but don't you think Shaw will give this back?
Yeah, exactly. So Imran can still. He's looking at taking it, because there is a gap between the purple and the 9 ball for the 2 to go in the corner. If he does make the 1
but
ball,
he's
but
been
that's
in his chair most of the last 3 wrecks.
I'd 100% give this back, but this is a eagle eye, and he don't like turning much down.
Yeah, I think because the 2 balls just kind of run over that little bit closer to the corner, that's what's kind of tempting
Reset to
Jayson.
30
If
seconds, please.
Imran would have not pushed the 2 that far, then he might well have given it back. But he has given it back, so we'll see what Imran Majid has got up his sleeve.
Plus, there might have been a little bit of mind games in that. Jayson just taking that extra time.
Oh,
just
yeah.
to put a bit of doubt in Imran's mind on what he was going to do.
It's lesson 1 in push-outs, right?
Yeah, it's like a little bit of gamesmanship, but in a very sporting way.
Extension call.
What's he going to do here? I don't think he was lining up to go for the shot there.
There's no value. I think he's put himself in a trap. I'm sure.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot.
He could still get out of it, but he's threading the needle here. Trying to get that 1 past the 7, I think.
Yeah, near the 8. Round the back of
Oh.
it.
Oh, nice
I'll
shot.
tell you what, he'll take that.
Nice shot.
That was pretty good.
You guys have stipulated that Imran Majid as a player tends to be very conservative, not adventurous, not creative. But
Yeah, he
on
was
many
creative.
occasions, under the gun, shot clock, main table, he's forced to play aggressive stuff. There was a good push out and a good shot. A good return.
Yeah, and it's just tucked in there behind the 7, so I don't think playing the jump shot trying to make the 1 ball is on. Ooh. But he's definitely gone for it. Can he see enough of the 1 ball?
Would you not? Anyone here likes the 2 rail kick shot?
Oh, I like it, but
Yeah, he's going to need the world deal.
I'll tell you what.
Oh, what a
my
shot.
God, what a shot.
Oh man, he's coming with the goods.
It would have been desperately unlucky to go in off there to scratch, which he nearly did.
It was so tough. You had like 1/3 of a ball to aim for.
Yeah, it's incredible how he didn't hit the 7. It was unbelievable. At first, I thought he was scratching. So it's a great jump shot.
Now step 2, the shot after the great shot. That's the hardest.
Yeah, stick this cue ball behind that 4-9. Get control of the table, which he's got.
Now hit the ball. Jayson Shaw has missed a shot on the 2 ball before. And
Yeah.
here again, this time, if he's going 1 rail, I play stun. I don't play high on the ball or even draw. Draw will make it curve into the 2.
Yeah. I think
Extension
drawing
call.
it's slightly easier than stun on these particular equipment.
Yeah. Yeah, if you stun, it might hop.
Yeah, and
Jump into
that
the
6
rail a
ball
little
can
bit.
come into play also. But
So we're talking about margin. If you
Yeah.
if he would play 1 rail off of the short rail, hit low on the cue ball, you get more of the two to hit.
Yep. Yeah, he can aim closer, shorten the angle up. It's going 3 rails, which didn't see the massive value in that way, even if he hits it. And again, I didn't like the speed.
Start the clock, please.
Foul stroke.
So, what a turnaround we've got here.
A lot of hard work and a lot of heart. Imran Majid has succeeded in getting himself back in the match, and as it seems, Jayson Shaw having trouble to stay in it. So hard being in the chair, keeping your focus and your calm.
Well, I'd like the cue ball to have been a little bit further down.
Yeah, it just makes us put a bit more pressure on himself than what he needed to here. Make sure you stay still on this one. Nicely played.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Back in prime position now. He just needs these 5 balls to tie the match up. Jayson was 7-3 up.
Wow. Where's the 5? Oh, he's got away with it. Oh, what a miss that is. Is that just a bad miss, or is it careless? What?
He pulled a quick one.
Well,
unbelievable.
Jayson's reaction as if to say, thank you very much, but
it's unbelievable how fortunate he's been here. He's left him in a horrible spot.
I think it banks though.
But it's froze to the rail.
Yeah. Sometimes that can help.
He's made it. What a shot.
Oh, what a turnaround.
what a great shot from Eagle Eye.
Yep, and he deserved it. After that miss, you deserve to get punished. Wow, that's incredible. All that hard work what Imran Majid put into this game to get back to, well, that was a game ball to get 7-7, really. And to just give it away like that, again.
A lapse of reason more than concentration. He could have drawn back also, you know, taking a little longer 6-ball. Didn't need to go through the angles.
Yeah, it's like he was trying to do something he didn't need to do and just forgot to keep his eye on the ball. He sort of took his eye off the ball. It's not pressure really, that miss.
Ooh, Jay. That's a lot of check side.
Yeah, he's left himself a tester. He's not quite been at the races.
Jayson Shaw wins the rack.
Ooh, a big miss by Imran Majid. A great bank by Jayson Shaw on that 5-ball. Tense stuff out there in the arena. Let's listen to Alban Ocean, who managed to win his match. Managed to win all right, only granting 1 rack to his opponent Hunkins. Through to the last 64, the former world champion, multiple MVP.
Having congratulations must feel like a huge relief.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it could have been tougher in the losers bracket. I saw many good matches next to me, but I played very solid, so I'm happy that I'm through.
But do you feel that, in a way, you were slightly unlucky yesterday? It was a bit of a heartbreak, wasn't it, at the end? So, regardless of who you played, you know, you might have felt that you did enough to go through.
Of course. I mean, he played really good to go up 8-0. Didn't take one chance. And then, well, he gave me 2-3 chances. I took them, and in the end, I wouldn't say it was unlucky. It was maybe a little bit wrong decision, and I could have made the 6-ball, but it is what it is, and I'm happy that I'm through now.
So you've had 2 days, is it 3 games? So how do you feel your game is at the moment?
Actually quite good. I mean, I played solid against Roberto. I played solid against Fabio. I think I could find another gear a little bit better. I have to find out the break a little bit better. So, well, it's pretty much all about the start, I would say, like Roberto did against me. So I got to find my break, and then I think I could go deep.
What was your message to yourself this morning? Obviously, you've had quite a few hours to think about the match, but obviously you've put in a phenomenal performance. So what was the message to yourself?
Oh, well, just happy that I could forget about the match. It was I had pretty much the same at the Championship League for many days. I learned a lot from it, and well, like I said, it is what it is. He played better in that match, didn't take my change, and so it's over.
All over, and you are through. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I think this is all over also.
Missed 5. Couldn't hold Majid for a long time. He has had to wait a year and a half to get back in action in this biggest competition of all.
And that could be the difference, Alex, just that lack of match practice. And it's a shame because he has played pretty well in the match. Just 1 or 2 silly mistakes, really.
Showed hard.
Yep. And like all great champions, this is what they do.
Yeah, they run away with it.
And Jayson will be, if he gets over the line, a very relieved pool player.
Day 1. Yesterday, the opening match, Fedor Gorst, the defending champion, had the same scenario against Magi from Estonia.
Yep. And the only real big shock in the tournament, what I know of, is Dennis Grabe going 2-0.
So Jayson Shaw has responded. It all came down to that 5-ball missed by Majid, banked by Shaw. Majid failed to level the score at 7 apiece, and from there on, Shaw through to the last 64. He's qualified. He can look forward to a single elimination tomorrow, races to 11.